Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I wanted to talk about the mini happy planner and how I like to use my planner. There's no right or wrong answer when it comes to using a planner, but I wanted to just give some of my tips that I found useful in using this, because right now just since the beginning, I've always used this planner as a on-the-go planner. I feel like, I love the classic, but it's way too big to carry around for me. This won't even fit in my purse. I don't really like to have big purses, so this size doesn't work for me, but I do want to have something on the go. So I'm going to go over just the different things that I like to put in my planner, carry with me, also how I like to decorate the planner. Now I do use a dashboard. I've used, ever since I've had a mini, I've always used a dashboard, just a very functional layout that I like to decorate and I also like to use. So that's all I use in my planner. I have played around with the vertical layout, like decorating it. That one's really cute, but for me it doesn't work. And then there's also the horizontal, which I think I've used that a couple of times too, just to try it out. But again, I feel like this one's a little bit more functional, so I like to use the dashboard. So this is my planner. I've actually had this mini planner cover and discs. This is my very first mini planner that I got, I think in a teacher release at Target. It had these really pretty metal purple discs and I love the cover, and honestly I've never been able to find a mini cover that I like enough to switch this out. It's so funny how this one has just been with me forever and ever and ever. I actually have some Live Love Posh frosted cover planners for the mini that I plan on switching out. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, this one has been around for a long time. Now it is a little bit scratched up, which I started noticing pretty early on when I had the mini, since it is something that I do take on the go. It's gonna get banged up because I'm just throwing it in my purse, like literally just in and out. It's getting scratched up, you know, there's stuff in my purse. I don't really, at the beginning I didn't really protect it too much. Now I do use a cover with my mini. So right now I'm using this cover right here. It is from Fancy Plans. Ooh, where's the little, yeah, Fancy Plans Co., which is Kita. I think At Home with Kita on Instagram and on YouTube. So she owns Fancy Plans Co., and she's been coming out with some gorgeous faux leather planner cover options that are beautiful. There's one I'm eyeing. I might ask for it for Christmas because they're kind of expensive. This one was like the cheaper version, but still expensive planner cover that I've purchased from her. It's this really pretty quilted. I like the quilted. It's got a nice feel to it. It's got lots of little pockets for, I like to put my gift cards in here because I always forget about my gift cards. Like I have some for Bed Bath & Beyond that I need to use, so I like to just have them in here, so I always have them. I don't keep like my credit cards and stuff in here because I actually have a wallet, and that I like to, I don't know, I just prefer to pull my wallet out when I'm at the store for my credit card or my debit card. I don't even think I have a credit card anymore, but yeah, for my debit card, and then my ID and stuff, I like to keep that in my wallet. And then here I just put like the gift cards, like I said, in here. It has a little pen loop, so you can easily fit your favorite type of pen over here. But yeah, I suggest getting a cover if you plan on taking this on the go, because it will protect your cover, and it's really nice to have like a cover. I love these little snap-in covers. So yes, I'll link Fancy Plans Co. down in the description. Again, she's got lots of options, but I highly recommend getting a cover. Now the Happy Planner used to come out with covers that were like this at a very, very, very good price point, especially since you could use coupons and stuff. Fortunately, they don't make these anymore, but this is what I used to use at the beginning. And I like this one. It's honestly, I really don't care for the hot pink color too much, but it was fun to have it. This is definitely more my aesthetic, this black one. But if you can get your hands on one of these like original mini happy planner covers, they're so good. Maybe somebody's selling it on one of those resale type of websites like Macari or something. Yeah, these are really nice. They hold up too. Obviously this one's gonna hold up better. It did start getting like a little bit, I have another one, it would get a little bit torn on the corners, but it's a nice little cover. So yes, I recommend getting some type of cover if you want to protect your planner cover. And also it's nice to have like these extra pockets and like a place to put your pen when you're on the go. So it's like all together. I just like having it like in its own little, yeah, in its own little place in my purse, and having everything I need. Like you can put some sticky notes in here. What do I have in here? Actually, I have something in here. Oh, I have my pay stubs. I stick like receipts in here too. You could stick like, maybe if you want to put some stickers, like a sheet of stickers in here, you can just fold it and put it in here if you want to put stickers in your planner on the go. Sticky notes, like I mentioned before, you can stick all that in here and travel with it. So when it comes to my planner, this is more functional for me since it is on the go. I like to have pockets. These are like kind of like stick-on type pockets. I don't know if the Happy Planner still has these, but these are really cool. And then also these envelopes, which they have these all the time. So the smallest size envelope fits nicely in here on, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the discs. So you can either put it on the bottom, you can put them on the top, you can put it in the middle, you can have them showing like, okay, I have this one here and then I have this one here. So in here I like to keep, there's some receipts in here. I think in here I have some money. I like to make like little lists, so these are nice to have too. So yeah, I always have like tons of these little envelopes in here. These are super handy to have. Also like a folder, I think I have folders in the back too. Folders back here that you can stick things in, like coupons and stuff is always nice. So you always have it on hand. That's why I like having my mini, because I could put all that stuff in there. Kind of treat it like a wallet, like more organized type of wallet, because my wallet actually is a disaster. But I feel like here I can keep things a little bit more organized, since I can use these envelopes and these pockets and the folders. So that's how I like to organize the stuff that I like to add into my mini planner. When it comes to spreads, I like to use the dashboard planner because I love this side being kind of like the weekly goals for the week is kind of what I think of when I look at this. So I usually like to have an area for a list, like a couple of lists. So I have usually like a grocery, not like full grocery list, but things that I might forget to buy, like toilet cleaner. I know I'll forget to buy that if it's not on the list. Foil, like I really need aluminum foil. So I try to add things like that on the list that I can check off that I don't want to forget to buy. So I always have like a little list. Now, you don't have to do a grocery list. Make this work for yourself. Just think of like something you know that you need to do on this side, like during the week, not specifically on a day. Again, lists are perfect to put on this side of the page since there's not a lot of room on this side. So over here, I also like to do a list of errands on this section, so places that I need to go to. Also, like I usually like to add like different boxes. Honestly, when I'm doing my plan with me's, I don't really know how I'm gonna use these boxes until I'm actually using the planner, filling it out. Like, except for this section. I already know I'm going to need a section for groceries, like a little to buy list. And I always like to have a little section for errands that I wanna do. But then I always add like extra boxes because there's always something that I end up using it for. I didn't use this, which is fine. But I did do this one, which is weekend projects. As you can see, I was very, very successful in doing my weekend projects. So I didn't do anything. These are things that I'm gonna transfer over into this week that we're currently on. So I'll just move this over onto the other side. These things that I didn't buy, I'm just gonna move on over to the next week because it's okay. It's okay if you don't do everything on your list, because I sure do not do everything on my list, especially these things that I intended to do for the week. It just happens. Now over here on this side, I like to, for me, I know that I just need like a couple of places to write for each day. I usually have like maybe like the top 2 things, or things that I want to get done while I'm out and about, or reminders for myself while I'm not at home near my catch-all planner. So for instance, here on Monday, I have a bill that was due. Now again, when I was doing this plan with me, I didn't really pay attention to the fact that, oh, I need a box because I'm going to put that my bill is due right here. I just put boxes, honestly, wherever I think they look good. I know that I'm going to fill it in with something, because something is always going to come up that I'm going to fill it in with. So when it comes to decorating, I just kind of go with what looks good. I always make sure to at least add one thing in each box, or leave space so I can write one thing. Sometimes I'll end up writing 2 things like this. I had to go to the post office after work. Yeah, 1 or 2 spaces. Sometimes I write 3 things. I kind of make it fit right up here. I could have written something over here on Saturday, could have written something over here down here on Sunday. So yeah, I try to make sure that there's enough room, but I still kind of fill it in with a lot of decorative stickers. I'm always surprised how much stuff I can get on these tiny little pages and still have enough for myself to write. I guess it's come with like a very long time of decorating this planner and using it. I just have become comfortable and I kind of know how I like to use it. But I would say if you're first starting out, at least put like a box, or a bullet point on each day. At least one. Doesn't matter if you know something's happening. Like say you want to emphasize like, okay, Aiden, my nephew's birthday. You wanted to put that in a box, then you can put that down, like if you already know. But even if you don't know, you just put like a bullet point, put, you know, a box to mark something. Honestly, something always comes up to put in there. And honestly, sometimes it's not even things that are like super important. I mean, just errands, reminders that a bill is due. I do like to remind myself like today is payday. I do have like a couple other paydays that happen that I want to just remind myself so I can make sure I can check my bank account at work and stuff. So yeah, just little things like even here, I would just put Starbucks. Like we go to Starbucks on Thursday at work. Just those kinds of little things. I have a meeting on Wednesday. Also, since I do Patreon, I have like Zoom calls, like group ones or one-on-ones. I like to note those in my planner because then that tells me like, okay, I need to be home by this time, even though I'm not going to do this while I'm out and about, but this is a reminder like when I get off of work, I should probably go home. You know, I don't have time to go run an errand, possibly. Maybe this day I had a little bit of time since I get off of work at 3:30. My call isn't until 5. I think I was able to run at least 1 or 2 errands if I wanted to there. But just a little reminder like, hey, something's coming up at this time, just to note that on these sections. So that's usually how I like to use the planner. Also, I don't use this section here, but honestly, this is a great section to jot down maybe like a schedule if you have one. I used to use this for like a gym schedule, like the time that I was going to go. But if you have maybe like your kids, if they have a schedule, you could always break this up, like section it off into different kids and then put like whatever they have going on, because I know kids got lots of things going on, especially after school like programs and things like that. You can do that. Also I've used it for like doing like a dinner schedule or a menu. Yeah, so I know like what I need to get for those meals. So you can like really be creative with that one or really use it very functionally. Again, I don't use it at all. I just like to use it as a decorative space in my planner. That's how I like to use it. But I would suggest like if you have something that you want to keep track of every day and maybe you need a little bit more room and it's something that you want to track over here, definitely utilize this little section over here. You can label it however you want and then write down what's going on for the week. All right, one more thing I wanted to mention, another way that you can maximize the space in your mini. This is something that I like to do for my patrons who are in the mini deluxe level. They get a mini custom spread. I also send them a mini sheet too, because if you ever find yourself like running out of room or yeah, this isn't enough, adding like a little half sheet, which I actually have these. The Happy Planner makes these little half sheets right here. Honestly, I think these are maybe too small. They're good for a list, but you know, the ones that I like to make, I do decorate them up. So what I would suggest is to take just some regular mini paper. It's already cut to size. It'll fit the mini. I like to just cut this off just a little bit off the side, so it's just a little bit smaller than this, but it still has more room than these little mini pages right here, because I'll probably cut them down to like here, which gives you like a lot more room compared to this little tiny one. But these are still good if you have like a list. I feel like these are good. And then I like to decorate these too so they coordinate the spread. Or you don't have to decorate them, you could just use it functionally. But yeah, if you ever need more room in your planner in this mini, say you just have a busier week that you need to take care of, these are great to add in here. Just pop it in, but I do suggest cutting them down so that way, let me just cut this down. It's gonna be a really bad cut, but I'm just gonna cut it with my scissors like this. Just cut it down a little bit so that way you can still like see your spread a little bit, like it's there. It's just, I feel like it's easier to flip. Yeah, but that's why I like cutting them down just a little bit, so it's a little bit easier to flip. And yeah, these are great to use in your planner. So Happy Planner has tons of these type of pages. They're very inexpensive if you purchase them from Joann's with a coupon. I want to say they probably run around $5 or $6 for a pack, and if you use a coupon, they're a few bucks. So yeah, great. I love filler paper, so these are great. So that's another thing I like using in the mini to give yourself more room. Oh, I also I wanted to show, I have some old spreads that I used from, what was back in 2019. I've been using this again. I've been using this planner for a while. So this is how I used this section. They used to label them with a prompt. So this one was what's for dinner. So that's why I would do like the little dinner menu there. I would cover it up and just do, again, I did a gym schedule just like to give myself a reminder on what I was doing. Sometimes I wouldn't do anything. I didn't even use the spread. That's fun. But yeah, just kind of using it. Again, I workout schedule like that. So that's how I would use that before I decided I like using it decoratively. So this is another way that, you know, if you wanted to do more scheduling, you could always do a little sheet. Again, you can categorize them too if you have kids, type of things that you need to take care of. You can do a section for each kid or for your whole family. That's always a great way to use these. Okay, so that's how I like to use this planner. Again, however you like to use it, just like my little tips, ideas on how I like to use it. Maybe it's some, you can use like 1 or 2 ideas if you want to, or if you want to just do it exactly like how I do it too, that's fine too. But yeah, I just wanted to share like my thought process, because I don't think I really talk about that when I'm doing my plan with me. So I'm kind of just like, I'm gonna put a box here and I'm gonna put a box there. So, because honestly, that's basically what it is. I just kind of put boxes and things everywhere, and then for some reason it always comes together and it always ends up working out. Enough space. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take these pages out and just like do a plan with me and kind of walk through like how I like to do this. Now, I love being like overly decorative, but very functional too. I have these really cute. I've been wanting to use these so bad, and I have to use these before summer ends, so I wanted to use this in this video. These are from Growing Modestly, so I'll have these linked down in the description because they're so cute. And then I can do like little van scenes, little camping scenes. I've never been camping, but you know, it looks fun. So I'm gonna have that in my planner at least. I have boxes. I always like to use boxes in my my mini. It's very functional. And honestly, like even this box, okay, this is a big box that is, you could use this in your classic. I love using classic size stickers in here. I feel like they work very well. I don't really like using mini stickers because they're just so small. But look at this like long sticker. This is perfect for a list, which again, I love having lists in my planner. So this is something that I would stick here. Now, as you can see, this already has like prompts on it. I always cover up the prompts, but if you're first starting out and you kind of want to go with these prompts and use it like that's how I started off using this planner, and that really helped. Honestly, for me, I don't need calls and emails because unless I'm at work, like I'm not really doing that kind of stuff in my day-to-day, so I don't need that section. This noted section is kind of like what I think of how I use, where's my planner? Oh my gosh, I already lost my planner. How I use, let me get to it. This side is kind of like a noted section that I use. Obviously this side, the errands, I do use a little errand section. The get it done is kind of like the little check off, I think, like the grocery list one. So yeah, they already have prompts, which is great, but I never use them. Not anymore. So I always cover these up. So don't be afraid to cover things up with your, yeah, just cover things up. It's all good. And then I'm gonna put this because honestly, this isn't a long enough of a list. Like I like having like a lot of space for a list. So that's why I like using these large stickers like that. So then I got my place where I'm gonna put my groceries, which I'm actually going to eventually put these things that I didn't get. I'm gonna put that over here and then just continue on with my list of things that I need to buy. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I already added the decorative or the functional sticker. So I want to add in a cute decorative sticker now. And these are all super, super cute. Now, I think, because I have this pink, I think I want to use like a blue just as a contrast. And I like that it's facing to the left. Oh, this one says van life. So funny. I'm going to actually cut van life off because I don't want the lettering. I just want the van. Just want the cute little van. Okay, so I'm gonna take that off. That way I can just use the van right here. Now I also got, I don't know if I should use, I really like the daisies. I don't know, I just think of like these type of cards like with daisies are super cute. So I think I might stick a couple of these. Let's see, I'm just gonna stick one in the corner over here because I think that looks cute. Stick a couple over here. Okay, that's adorable. I don't know if I'm gonna add in the trees. I mean, I do like the trees, but I don't know if like, cause I did the, I don't know, I kind of like it. I love palm trees, so yeah, these are super cute. Kind of have one like, I like that one goes a little crooked too. All right, so I'm just gonna stick this here, little van, like that. Cute. Cut this off like that. Okay, that looks really cute. All right, now I'm just gonna leave this list. This is gonna be my errand section. So whatever categories you want to add for these sections over here, just, you know, choose however you want to use those. And for me, I want to put this is going to be like my errand section like I had in my planner, because I do like to put like places I need to go to on this side. Again, they're not anything like specific on a day that I need to do them. It's just things that I wanted to take care of during the week. So that's why I put them on the left side of the page. I'm going to use that blue. It's perfect. Let's see. And then now I like to have a little section for things that I could get done, kind of my noted section. So I'm going to grab another box. Let's see the other box. I think I'm gonna do one of these smaller ones. I don't really need, well, I am actually gonna write in all that stuff. Maybe, I'm trying to think, kind of like this one. Maybe I'll just do another little header right here. And then I could just write here all the things that I need to get done, you know? So I think that works. So I'm just gonna list it on my own. All right, I kind of want another little palm tree. Because again, they're super cute. Be on this side. So cute. All right, and then let's see, and here there are headers, which is cool, but okay, so I could do, this one says to do, let's see if this fits, because this one is like my little to-do list of things. Let me see about sticking it, if it looks kind of odd like that. And kind of going with that whole idea, I'm gonna do plan over here, like the plan for the week, the places I need to go to. They don't have any errands. Okay, I'm gonna go with that on that side. It looks really cute. I feel like it's a little bit like, okay, I got these daisies there and then the palm trees, but I like it. I like the look of it. Ooh, I could stick a surfboard. Maybe, I kind of want to do this pink one. Just stick a little surfboard. I've never been surfing. I'm not like too much in this, like doing that kind of stuff, so never done that, but cute. All right, so that's gonna be that side. So I got all the places that I need to write. I'm gonna do my grocery list here. I'm gonna do my errands here, and then I'm gonna do my little weekend projects here. So I got that side covered for how I like to use the dashboard side of this planner. Now when it comes to this side, I'm just gonna go with like whatever looks good. That's basically how I like to do things. So I'm gonna grab, I really like this. I do want to get a pink one on the page. So I think I'm gonna put it here. Let's see, will this work here? Because I also want to put one up on the top too, which I guess I could put this orangey one here. But I also want to put some palm trees as well. Okay, so let me see how I can add the palm trees because they're big, tall. They're tall. So let me add some here before I add the RV van. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these off. Again, I like to use this section decoratively, so decide, you know, make that decision on your own if you want this to be how I use it, like decoratively, or if you could use it functionally. I definitely recommend trying that out first. But because this side is a little bit more difficult to decorate without like covering up all the spaces, I like to at least have a little decorative corner or section up here on the top. So, oh my gosh, it's too big. I wonder if this one is shorter. This one shorter? I'm trying to cover up that palm tree too much, but I guess that looks good. Okay, so just change my mind on that one. All right, so I got the palm trees. I definitely need to add some daisies over here because it's kind of random that I only have them up there. I kind of want to add them onto the page. So in this planner, corners are great places to put decoration without taking up too much room, which is why I tend to go in the corners because I still have enough room here. The middle section is always great to add stuff in because again, I have room here, I have room here that I can use. So that always works. Now, since I did put a sticker here in the middle, I would suggest, okay, using bullet points is great to just have something on this side of the page. So like this little bullet point, you can stick it here. If you kind of know you want to have two sections, you could always do 2 bullet points here, and then you can write stuff down. Here, I mean, honestly, I probably would just leave it on its own. You could always put a box there though. Like you could always put this blue box. You could put a box, but see how like it covers it up a little bit? And for me, I don't like that. And then I also have this thing about like putting things too close to each other. Like I don't want it to look identical across. Now, if you like that symmetry, then you could definitely put like bullet points here. But I think I'm just gonna leave this as it is. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this little today because it doesn't take up too much room. It gives me something like a little header, and then I could just list out what I'm gonna do for that day. Now I do have this little blue sticker. This is something that I could add over here. Just put a box. You actually I could have lifted this up a little bit more. So that way, if I needed more space to write, I could just write in the box and then also underneath the box. Over here, I think I'm gonna do a bullet point. So I think I'm gonna do the pinkish ones again. This one I'm just gonna do 1. Like that. So I have a bullet point there. I'll probably put another box. I like to scatter the boxes around. On this one, I'm gonna just put on the bottom. So again, I have place to write up here. I have place to write down here. If I need to, I can do another little header. So over here, it's always hard when you're doing 2 colors because you're always gonna like kind of be near each other. So I'll do this to do for this day. And that one. And then over here, I think I'm gonna do 2 more bullet points, which I think I'm gonna do the pink color again. Or I could even do like one of these, but I think I'm gonna do bullet points. Okay, so 2 bullet points over here, like so. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put palm trees over here. Oh well. I will fix that. So, all right, so those are all of the little functional stickers. Again, I like to have something on each day if I could fit it. Otherwise, I'll just leave it alone if there's not enough room to put stuff. But like a bullet point, a little header, a box. I don't know what's going on this week. This is always like a day before type of thing. Like, okay, I want to do this tomorrow, jot it down. There's enough room for me to write in whatever possibly could come up in these little sections. So I like to have at least 1 or 2 spaces to write, enough space to write 1 or 2 things on each of these little days, because these are specific to those days that I want to take care of. So that's how I like to use that. Okay, now that I've already put all the functional stuff, now it's just figuring out all the decorative stuff that I like to add in. I actually could put like a surfboard, would be cute to add maybe here on this side. Even though I'm covering up the box a little bit, I still have room to write in each section, so that's fine. I could even do like a little guitar, would be cute over here on this side. Again, it's not taking up too much room, just kind of there. Let me go back to those cute little daisies. These are so pretty. I'm just gonna add another one over here. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to add another palm tree in, but that's okay. At least I got palm trees up here. Yeah, I think it's gonna look too cluttered if I put more palm trees, so I'm not going to mess with that. Although I wouldn't mind having, I don't know if I could fit a third one. Maybe a third one. Maybe one like going up a little bit high, because I feel like it's a little blank right in the middle. So it's kind of coming off the page. I think that would be cute. All right. Again, that's why I like having that little decorative section right there. That's my go-to where I can really decorate it up. I also like to add quotes on this side. That's always a good spot to add quotes when you're decorating this layout. Let me cut this off. Okay, I like that because it helped to give it some more height, and I can see the trunk a little bit better. All right, this came together pretty nicely and quickly, so that's good. See if there's anything else. No, I think that should be good. It's so cute, it's so fun. So that's how I like to decorate my spreads for my mini. This is how I like using it. I'm gonna put this back in my planner. Actually, I have to cut a couple of holes before I put this back because it's not gonna work. I covered up some of the holes. All right, so I'm just gonna take my punch. Oop. Okay, and then just repunch these holes. And then this one's gonna go on this side. That one works, okay. And then this one, I have to punch 2 holes. That one and that one. Perfect. All right, so there is my mini spread for the week, ready to be filled in. I basically am just going to transfer over everything that I didn't buy in this list right here. That's my little to buy list. And then this little weekend projects, I'm just gonna rewrite all of that here. Hopefully I can get at least one, especially the car wash. Oh my gosh, I really need a car wash. At least 1 or 2 of these things done this weekend, and then I kind of just repeat the process, and then I'll transfer it over to the next week. This week is going to be things that I just need to specifically do on each day. Honestly, I don't even know what I need to do this week, aside from I do have a Patreon call this day, and then I believe I have probably some one-on-one calls I need to note, just as reminders for myself that, hey, I can't go and do a bunch of things after work. I need to head home so I can get on those calls. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do here. And yeah, that's how I like to use my mini planner. I love using the mini as a to-go planner. It's been very, very functional, and I really enjoy decorating this little mini layout. It's really, really cute. So hopefully I was able to give you some tips and little tricks on how to use the mini planner and how to decorate the planner. Let me know down in the comments how you like to use your mini planner, if you use one. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you all in the next one.